ordering the freezing of all federal funding, all federal grants. After widespread confusion and legal challenges, quote, President Donald Trump's budget office on Wednesday rescinded a memo freezing spending on federal grants less than 2 days after it sparked widespread confusion and legal challenges across the country. White House officials goofed on the White House website and listed the wrong man in charge of the FBI, people familiar with the matter said. Instead of correcting the error, White House officials let it stand. Turns out they accidentally put the names of hundreds of CIA officers in an unclassified email and sent it to the White House, where things like that just kind of happen now. That same day, we learned that Trump has accidentally made it impossible for the Postal Service to accept mail from China. Oops. The president's top campaign donor was working his bizarre magic in Washington, so we got the accidental firing of the National Nuclear Security Agency, which handles the safe transportation, storage, assembly, and dismantling of our nation's nuclear weapons. Oops! It fires and then tries to rehire nuclear weapons workers in DOGE reversal. Headline, New York Times. DOGE claimed it saved $8 billion in one contract. It was actually $8 million. Next day, headline, Agriculture Department tries to rehire fired workers tied to bird flu response. Oops! We accidentally fired all the bird flu people in the middle of the bird flu. Headline, Trump administration reverses plan to end free COVID test program. Headline, Trump administration reverses its previous decision and reinstates legal aid for migrant children. We accidentally cut the program that helps the 9/11 first responders. That one gets reversed too. He sends out the "What did you do last week?" email, insisting that anybody who doesn't immediately respond to that email will instantly be fired from the federal government, no exceptions. Headline, federal agencies can ignore "What did you do last week?" email, Trump administration says. Cancer treatment and support for veterans with cancer and burial services for veterans. Trump cut burial services for veterans until people freaked out, and so yeah, he reversed that too. Next, headline, VA contract cancellations halted in major reversal. Elon Musk admits DOGE accidentally eliminated prevention measures combating Ebola virus. Oops. The next day, headline, Trump administration reverses course after putting Veterans Crisis Line hires on hold. Struggling with errors, DOGE deletes billions more from list of savings. Quote, Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency has deleted hundreds more claims from its mistake-plagued wall of receipts. Late Sunday night, the group erased or altered more than 1,000 contracts it had claimed to cancel, representing more than 40% of all the contracts listed on its site last week. This was the next day. Headline, Trump abruptly walks back his directive to fire thousands of federal employees. Headline, in dizzying reversal, Trump pauses tariffs on some Mexican and Canadian products. Trump administration scraps far-reaching cuts to Social Security phone services. The Social Security numbers and other private information of more than 400 former congressional staffers and others, including President Trump's own lawyer, were made public Tuesday. The National Archives then started screening the documents for Social Security numbers after they had already been publicly released. Oops, we accidentally very thoroughly doxed hundreds of people. Then the following week, we get, oh, this is a real oops. Jeffrey Goldberg, editor of The Atlantic magazine, headline, the Trump administration accidentally texted me its war plans. And this one, headline, Trump administration admits Maryland man sent to El Salvador prison by mistake. 2 days later, headline, Trump's tariffs hit remote islands. One is home to mainly penguins. The next day, headline, will make mistakes, says RFK Jr. as fired U.S. health staff asked to return. Economists reveal major math blunder in Donald Trump's tariff formula, which inflates the impact by 400% and could spark global trade chaos. DOGE cuts at a Florida manatee refuge have been reversed. Same day, headline, Trump administration says it cut funding to some life-saving UN food programs by mistake. Oops. The next day, headline, Trump announces sudden reversal on tariffs. New York Times headline, Trump officials blame mistake for setting off confrontation with Harvard. Quote, the April 11th letter from the White House to Harvard should not have been sent and was, quote, unauthorized. Just this week, headline, Trump administration reverses course, restores funding for critical weather data centers.